Well, it's been more than a year since the Hawaiian Humane Society made some changes to its services.
And there's still a little bit of confusion out there over who's supposed to respond to calls concerning animal welfare. It recently came to light once again when complaints were filed over a dog in Waianae that was tied up outside of a home.
And somebody posted photos on Facebook and raised concerns for the animal's health. A city council member points out that there's been a gap in animal rescue services that adds to this type of problem.
Our MANOLO Morales follows up on the story and joins us live from outside the Hawaiian Humane Society with more. MANOLO.
Well, Dash, Marissa, that Facebook photo has drawn outrage not just locally but internationally. The Hawaiian Humane Society has been getting complaints not just here but also calls from Europe about the dog. Now, in August of last year, Humane Society services were cut back after funding from the city was also cut. Pickup of stray animals and complaints about barking dogs were then transferred to Honolulu Police. City Council member Kimberly Pine says that has led to many situations where people don't know who to call.
We've actually had numerous complaints of animal cruelty, of violent animals in the community, and nothing being done about it because of the cuts that have been made to the Humane Society contract. And this is really becoming a very serious situation.
As for the dog in Waianae, the Humane Society says investigators have met with the owner several times, and the dog is now in an enclosed lanai. It is also receiving treatment for an infection. Investigators are also working with the owner on proper care for the dog. Now, on Thursday, Kimberly Pine is holding a hearing on how to improve the service and to clarify who should be taking care of some of these animal welfare calls. We'll let you know what happens on that hearing. MANOLO Morales, KHON 2 News.
Well, more than 1 year after changes in key services were made at the Hawaiian Humane Society, there's still much confusion. Who's supposed to respond to calls about loose, sick, or injured animals? Well, this afternoon, the City Council committee held a public hearing to get an update on animal control services. Our Sarah YORO live at Honolulu HALE and has details. Sarah.
Howard, the public hearing ended about an hour ago, and one of the key topics brought up was who do you call for animal-related issues? Is it the Humane Society or the police department? Well, under the current contract, the Hawaiian Humane Society will respond between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. 7 days a week. They would respond to the containment and securing of loose and aggressive dogs. For all other times, the Honolulu Police Department would be the responding agency. During today's hearing, HPD said majority of its officers have not received formal animal training.
I think the community is saying that they're not satisfied with what the current status is. Also, I think, the fact that the police department are now having to respond to some of these concerns without the training expertise that the Hawaiian Humane Society staff has was well illustrated today.
And so it's our hope as we continue our discussions with the department that we can find a way to show that it is more efficient if we just give all these different issues back to a nonprofit to do.
Now, as Councilmember Pine says, she plans to continue the discussion and hopes to find a more efficient way to handle these issues. Now, the committee did not vote on anything today since it was just a public hearing, but we'll continue to follow this story and let you know if anything changes. Reporting live from Honolulu HALE, Sarah YORO, KHON 2 News.